With Purple coming out with their Purple Premium and Purple Luxe collections, I was thinking, how do they compare to Nectar, and more specifically the Nectar Hybrid? So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hey there, I'm Wes with the Slumber Yard, and over here we review all things online beds like Nectar and Purple, and we like to put beds head to head. So in this video, we're taking a look at how the Nectar Hybrid compares to the Nectar Premium and Luxe collections. So in this video, I'm going to talk about everything that you need to know about these beds, starting with their policies, then we'll talk about their firmness, feel, pricing, all while touching on their similarities and differences. And at the end of the video, I'll try to have a final verdict and answer some of the questions that you still might have, like which bed you should ultimately go with. So if you enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for so much more. And if you need any more information about any of the beds in this video, you can always check down below in that description box or go to our website, myslumberyard.com. But without further ado, let's get into this comparison.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alright, so before I get into everything that you need to know about these mattresses, I do want to say that both Nectar and Purple sent us these beds for free to review and test out and tell you guys about them. But if you order either online, they're going to be backed by the following policies, starting with free shipping. So the Nectar Hybrid is a bed-in-a-box mattress, which in that case, all you do is pull it in your house and start ripping off all the packaging and the bed will expand in front of your eyes. Now the Restore is a bed-in-a-bag mattress, which is pretty much the same concept, and that is the first bed in the Purple Premium line. But once you get up to the Restore Plus and beyond, and all of the beds in the Luxe collection, they will actually ship to you via white glove delivery, where a local delivery team will bring the bed to your home full size and pretty much set it up for you, and sometimes even haul away your old mattress for free. So you're getting a lot more service with that white glove delivery. Now, once any of these beds are in your possession, you do get a sleep trial. With Nectar, you actually get a full year, 365 nights, which is a long time to test the bed out in the comfort of your own home. And with the Purple beds, you get 100 nights, so not quite as long, but still enough time for you to test the bed out with your own sheets and pillows and get accustomed to it and start to make your decision of whether you want to keep it or send it back. Now, within that trial period with both beds, you can get free returns, but hopefully you do want to keep either one of these options. And if so, with Purple, you get a 10-year warranty. And in the case of the Nectar Hybrid, this bed is actually backed by a forever warranty. So if you want to learn up more about those warranties or policies, check down below in the description. We'll have a ton of info for you down there. And I should also mention that the Purple mattresses are made in the United States. So if that's something that moves the needle for you, maybe look the route of them. But let's jump back to the Nectar side of things and talk about the Nectar Hybrid, and more specifically what it's made up of and how it's going to feel. And like the name implies, this is a hybrid mattress, so you have a thin layer of support foam on the bottom, then pocketed coils, which are the main support layer for the mattress. Above those coils, you have two transition layers, then the main comfort foam layer, which is a memory foam, and then the whole thing is wrapped up in a nice cover, but it is not removable or machine washable like you would get on the Nectar all foam version. But like that bed, this is gonna have pretty much a dense, viscous memory foam feel. So you will get a little bit more responsiveness from those coils, but in general, this is just going to be a bed that when you lay down on, it'll feel pretty firm at first, but then you'll slowly sink into it as the bed will cradle your pressure points and almost create like a nook for you to sleep in. Now, with these dense memory foam feels, they're not the best if you do like to change sleeping positions constantly. It will take a little bit for the bed to catch up to you, so just keep all that in mind. So they might be really good for anyone who's a strict side sleeper or a strict back or stomach sleeper. So if you are a combination sleeper, just know that there are better options for you if you do like to change constantly and have the bed change with you. Now, in terms of firmness, the Nectar Hybrid is around a medium firm, so pretty much in line with the all foam model's firmness, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And since it is slightly on the firmer end of the spectrum, it might be a better option for strict stomach or back sleepers. But again, anyone could get by on it, and it's better to have your bed start a little bit firmer because we've noticed that all beds will soften over time as you use them. So at a medium firm, it might come down closer to that medium with a couple years of use. Now, if that firmness isn't exactly what you're looking for, you can look into the Nectar Premier and Nectar Premier Copper beds. Those will be a bit softer, and they're also available as all all foam or hybrid. So more choices to make if you want to stick with Nectar, but this firmness isn't exactly what you're looking for. Now, in the case of this Nectar hybrid, I should mention some fun facts or X factors, and the main one will have to do with the bed's edge support coils. So it has extra sturdy coils on the edge to make sure you're not going to fall off anytime soon. And that's also kind of cool since this bed does have a flat sleeping surface. You can pretty much get as close to that edge as you want to. Now, I'll talk about the Nectar pricing at the end of the video once I cover the Purple Premium and Luxe beds, and let's get right into that. So the Premium collection has the Restore, Restore Plus, and Restore Premier, and the Luxe collection has the Rejuvenate Plus, and the Rejuvenate Premier. So you can kind of see a theme going. So for all of the Restore beds, or that Premium collection, these beds will have a really unique feel. It's going to be very similar to something like the Purple Original, except they will have pocketed coils. It's almost like a replacement line for the old Purple hybrid beds. All three of these mattresses are available in two different firmnesses. You have a soft and a firm to choose from. And we've tried a soft and a firm within this line, and we would probably recommend most people go for the firm option, since in our test it's been around a medium firm, and that soft option was pretty darn soft. So unless you're a strict side sleeper looking for something that's, really soft, I would steer you towards that firm. So the main differences within that Premium collection will be the amount of hyperelastic polymer or purple grid you find on the beds, and that basically adds to give the bed the whole unique feel. And I didn't go into the purple material much, so I'll do it right now, but it's basically a really stretchy material. It's unlike something that you've probably ever seen on a mattress, and it's almost like a giant Dr. Scholl's insole, but laid out on top of an entire bed. When you lay down on a purple bed with this unique feel, it's gonna be almost soft and firm at the same time. You get a lot of pressure relief when you're on your side, but when you go to your back or stomach, it will provide a good amount of support. And that combined with those pocketed coils also makes these beds a bit bouncy. Now the Restore is gonna be around 11.5, 12 inches thick, and the Restore Plus and Premium will be around 13 inches thick. But now as we move into the Luxe line, this is when you find your thick bed boys. This bed right next to me is the Rejuvenate, and it measures at 15.5 inches thick. It's got 5 layers and also does use pocketed coils. And though it does use the GelFlex Grid Plus, the purple grid, it's not gonna have that unique feel like the Premium collection. So all of the Rejuvenate beds, or the Luxe collection, will have a responsive pillow top feel. So above that GelFlex Grid Plus, they do have some more layers of comfort foam, and that'll kind of mitigate that unique feel and make it more pillow toppy. All three of these Luxe beds will probably feel pretty similar to a bed you've maybe tried in a really fancy hotel, or just something you used to grow up sleeping on. And since it does use that GelFlex Grid in combination with those coils and some comfort foam on top, these are gonna be the most responsive beds from Purple. And in my opinion, they are some of the most responsive beds we've ever tried from Purple. Now in terms of firmness, all of these beds are going to be around a medium to a medium firm. The Rejuvenate will be the firmest, and the Rejuvenate Premier will be right around a medium, so definitely know all that going into it. But I should also mention that that Rejuvenate Premier has 9 layers and is around 18.5 inches thick. So if you're gonna go with that bed, or pretty much any bed in the Luxe line, you might wanna look for some deep pocket sheets, because these beds are so thick. So while all the beds in the Luxe line will have a pretty similar firmness around that medium to medium firm and a really similar feel, the main difference will be size of the mattress and the amount of support and pressure relief you're getting. Obviously, the more you spend up, the higher you go up the ladder, you'll get more support and pressure relief. So at this point, we've pretty much talked about those two Purple collections and the Nectar hybrid. So now let's touch on price. And I do want to preface this by saying that pricing in the online mattress space changes constantly. So this is as of when I'm recording this video, but you should be able to pick up a queen size Nectar hybrid for around the $800 mark, which is a really good deal for a bed with pocketed coils and at the level of quality that Nectar hybrid is offering. Now, even though it is around that $800 for the queen size, it doesn't mean that Nectar won't be offering any sort of deal or coupon code, around major holidays, and pretty often actually, they will bundle in some free sheets or gifts or something like that, and they might even knock off some money. So definitely check down below in the description to see if you can save some money if you want to go the route of Nectar hybrid. And if you do decide to use that coupon code, it helps us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate that. But now let's talk about Purple. And I should mention that these beds aren't Purple's most affordable line. You can definitely check out all the videos we've done on the Essential collection down below in the description, but just keep that in mind that this price will be a little bit more. So So as of when I'm recording this video, a queen size Restore is around the $2,300 mark MSRP. And if you move your way up the Restore line, it can top out at upwards of $3,500 for the queen size. So definitely a lot of variable within that line. And in terms of the Luxe line beds, these have a pretty hefty price tag, starting at the $5,500 mark, working their way up to the $7,500 mark. So definitely know that if you're going the route of Purple, these are those top tier models and they will cost a bit more. But sometimes Purple will offer some deals on these beds. I don't know if they are currently, but you can check down below in the description to see if they are. You know, we always like to keep those coupon codes up to date, because even if we can save you a couple $100 on these Purple beds, we would like to try. So definitely check down below in that description box. But that is basically the story when comparing these Purple lines to the Nectar Hybrid. So at this point in the video, I do want to give you a final verdict from our whole team. Well, I would check out the Nectar Hybrid if you're looking for a bed with pocketed coils that has a dense memory foam feel that's around a medium firm on our firmness scale, and you just want to save the most amount of money possible and get some pretty good policies along with that. And check out one of the beds from the Purple Premium collection if you're not afraid to spend up a bit and you want the choice between a soft and a firm firmness, and you want the bed with that really unique Purple feel that's also a hybrid mattress. And check out that Luxe collection if you want something with more of a responsive pillow top feel, you want a firmness between a medium and a medium firm, and you're not afraid to spend up for a thick bed. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. What do you guys think? Have you tried any Purple beds in the past or any Nectar beds? Write us down below in those comments. We want to hear from you. And if you need any more information about these Purple beds, that Nectar bed, or any other beds from Nectar, or pretty much any other online beds in the whole space, definitely subscribe, and you can always go to our website for so much more. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep. Hit that thumbs up button if you are wishing me one.
Ooh, way to end the video.
Thanks, JD.